So what is to be an epic journey for the car begins, starting with stripping it to its bare bones and removing that mighty 2-litre engine. It hasn't seen action for over a decade, but to Tim it's still a thing of wonder.
This is beautiful to see, it really is. That is the KKK Turbo.
Fuzz has decided to take the Beamer's 42-year-old engine over to a specialist. This company have been working on classic BMW since 1967. So if anyone can do a full refurb and turn it round in time, they can.
Obviously, we don't know what this engine's like at all.
So the best sort of course of action is to sort of get right involved and see what the deal is with it.
So what we're going to do now is a cylinder leakage test, and we'll be able to see if there's anything leaking out past any defects in the engine. Now, that could be cracks in the cylinder head, it could be the valves, it could be the piston rings. And compressed air is being fed into the engine through the spark plug socket. I'm going to turn this up to 100 pounds per square inch, and our leakage is low. It's pretty good.
That's really good, yeah.
OK. Number 2 is actually not great. Both valves are closed. I can feel it coming from somewhere. Where is it? It's borderline between moderate leakage and high leakage, which means that there's something amiss here. So this is going to require further investigation. And that means pulling it apart.
What was intended to be a quick service is rapidly turning into a full engine strip down. Off come the fuel injectors and the cylinder head, and in go the forensic team.
All right, let's have a look at this bore. Right, this engine's been apart because you can see lots of honing marks, but actually they look quite deep and rough, don't they? One little score. I'm wondering if that's an indication of a broken piston ring.
Piston broke. Well, Fuzz will be if he can't find out why this engine is losing compression.
Oh no, it's going to come. There we go. I can see that the gaps in the piston rings aren't as staggered as they should be. They should be at 120 degrees to each other. Even when these were compressed, have seeped down through and in between each gap and straight out really quite easily.
Yep.
I think we've found the problem that we had with number 2.
It's looking that way.
Yeah.
So the discovery of a relatively simple problem has now become the start of a whole heap of extra work. Piecing the car back together is now gathering pace. The steering is refitted and a completely new wiring loom. The chrome trim can start to go back. And of course the now completely rebuilt engine, including that one crucial part.